What's up guys, it's that time of the year. It's time to do a speed test comparison between the best of Samsung and the best of Apple. Galaxy S21 Ultra takes on the iPhone 12 Pro Max. This is it guys, beyond the leaks, beyond the hype, the Exynos 2100 goes one-on-one against the Apple A14. We finally got the retail unit of the Galaxy S21 Ultra and it was the quickest unboxing of any Samsung phone ever. Now before we get into this, I've installed the first official software update of the Galaxy S21 Ultra. This update completely polishes the S21 Ultra to its absolute ready form with improvements towards camera, fingerprint scanner, and other stability improvements. Also, I'm giving away Galaxy S21, so definitely enter that by checking out the rules in the description. As always, we're gonna start this test off by booting up both phones at the same time. Here we go. Apple A14 versus Exynos 2100. It's go time. We have Android 11 versus iOS 14.2, I think. And let's see which one is faster in this boot up. Wow, that was super close. It was kind of like a millisecond of a difference, probably the closest boot up test I've ever done. But let's get down to the business. It's been a while since I've done a speed test comparison, so good to be back. As always, we're kicking things off with some basic stuff first, checking out those animations. So phone dialer, 3, 2, 1, go. And you can see really smooth response on both phones, almost identical animations. It's crazy how these phones have gotten similar over the years. Of course, Samsung likes to add their own spin in a lot of different things, but yeah, very similar. And of course, we have 120 Hz refresh rate here, so feels really smooth. iPhone, unfortunately, still on 60 Hz, but let's see the performance as we move towards second system-based app, that is settings. So pretty even Stevens. iOS 14, Android 11, animation game, pretty similar. Let's get down to some third-party applications. So first we have Netflix, and that is faster on the Galaxy S21 Ultra. Spotify, and faster on the S21 Ultra once again. YouTube, and bit of different feed, but definitely load up quicker on the S21 Ultra. If I scroll around, looks pretty smooth on both phones. Extra smooth here thanks to 120 Hz. Next up, we're launching Among Us, and that is definitely once again quicker on the S21 Ultra. So far so good. Exynos 2100 is showing pretty good performance with the app launch speed. Let's see if anything changes. We're moving forward towards Twitter application, and once again different feed, but this one just opened up so quickly. And once again, checking out the scrolling speed, it's really when you see these phones side by side, you see the difference between the 60 and 120 Hz. Definitely Apple does really good job with its 60 Hz refresh rate. Pretty smooth, but this is definitely on a new level. Reddit, that's definitely quicker on the iPhone 12 Pro Max. That's the first win for this phone ever since we started launching the third-party apps. Quora, and that is quicker on the S21 Ultra. Okay, so quick comeback there. Moving on to some heavy-duty stuff, we have Genji Impact on both phones. Let's see which one loads up this quicker, and we're also going to be checking out the performance in-game and then seeing which one of these phones keep the app in the memory or not with the RAM management. So the S21 Ultra done with the loading time pretty quick, even for this game. So we're just gonna quickly start off. iPhone, for some reason, okay, now it's done. So they both were taking time with the sign in. So let's see. Just gonna tap and begin. Let's see some in-game loading time on both phones. This is gonna be interesting. So previously that was actually the sign in. iPhone was signing in my Facebook ID. This phone was signing in my Google ID. So I think that was the reason why maybe the S21 Ultra was quicker. So you can see in-game loading time is definitely quicker on the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Now just to show you guys a quick performance, I'm actually going to be doing a separate gaming review, but for the sake of this speed test, you can see everything is set all the way to max, and let's see how the Exynos 2100 handles this. So obviously you can't see the FPS, but it seems like it's doing a pretty good job. We got that 60 frames per second going on. Let's see when we go in the actual world, when there's a lot of things happening. Still keeping up pretty good. A huge improvement over the previous Exynos 990, because this game is unplayable on Exynos 990 with high settings. So a huge jump indeed. Now let me quickly check this out on the iPhone, and wow, this one is looking pretty good as well. I feel like the iPhone is running slightly more consistently at 60 frames per second compared to the S21 Ultra. Slightly more consistent at 60 frames per second, but still both are very close. I'm really glad to see how it was running on the Exynos 2100. Usually the Meli GPUs, they're not very famous for awesome gaming performance, so that was nice to see. Let me just quickly place this phone here.
Oh, what's that? There's some kind of shine.
Now next we're going to be launching everyone's favorite PUBG Mobile on both phones. So let's see which one is quicker with this high-end game. Seems like the S21 Ultra quicker with the loading time, and let's see. Pretty fast loading times. Felt a little bit quicker on the S21 Ultra in the beginning, but we're going to be checking out the performance as well. Now we have some differences when it comes to graphics. So the iPhone 12 Pro Max can go to Ultra HD graphic with extreme frame rate, whereas the S21 Ultra Exynos model only has Ultra with the frame rate. Extreme option is missing and no Ultra HD. I feel like this should be an update issue, so PUBG can optimize this with a future update. We're going to be playing this game on same settings, HDR Ultra, HDR Ultra. Let's quickly start the match. So iPhone definitely quicker in loading up this match, and looking at the graphics, of course we have seen this before. The iPhone 12 Pro Max does a great job. Playing PUBG Mobile, definitely looking really smooth, and we're also getting pretty good frame rate, 60 FPS locked on the S21 Ultra. Let's check this out a little bit more. Really smooth. And no lag whatsoever. Let's do the same on the S21 Ultra. Okay, very good performance. Again, much improved over the Exynos 990 chip of last year. Next up, we're launching Subway Surfers on both phones, and that is definitely quicker on the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Let's just start this up and leave this here. Moving on to Instagram. Pretty quick on both phones. I think that was about the same. Again, you guys are the judge here. Very smooth performance. Checking out which one launches the Insta camera first. So boom. Felt quicker on the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Let's try it one more time. Okay, just a tiny bit difference there. Looking at my profile, quicker on the S21 Ultra. Let's see if we tap on the post. Yeah, so far so good on both phones. Let's check out the rendering performance. This is where Apple A14 is unbeatable. Let's see if Exynos 2100 has anything on this bad boy. So we have same video clip on the timeline. We're just gonna add some effects on both of these two clips and also add the same color LUT as well. Time to export this at the same time. We're gonna be using the 1080p option. Let's go. And okay, once again, iPhone is just blazing through the loading time, but S21 Ultra, it seems like a improvement over the last year's model. Feels like it's doing a better job at that, but it's just, iPhone is just unbeatable. I don't know, it's how the chip is built or something, but the rendering performance is always really, really good with the Apple chips. Alright, the S21 Ultra is done as well. A good 15 to 10 second difference there. Great performance as always with the rendering on the Apple A14. Last but not the least, we're going to be launching cameras at the same time. Boom. That's quicker on the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Now, time for a quick browsing test. We're going to be loading same websites on both phones. www.com, first one. And the S21 Ultra, first one on the website, and also finishes up almost, I guess, just slightly quicker than the iPhone. Again, both are super duper fast. Once again, scrolling looks pretty smooth in both phones. Let's check out wikipedia.org, and felt a little bit quicker on the S21 Ultra. Again, very close performance on both phones. Now, time for the RAM management. As always, this is the exciting part of the speed test. 12 gigs of RAM on the S21 Ultra, 6 GB of RAM on the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Phone dollar kept on both phones. We've got Netflix. That is okay. iPhone refreshed it completely. You saw the logo. S21 Ultra did like slight refresh thing. I think the iPhone did the complete refresh, but we got a lot of apps still opened. Spotify, okay, that was refreshed on the S21 Ultra. iPhone kept that one. Interesting. YouTube, still there on both phones. Okay, we are with Among Us, still there. Twitter, still there, and still there with the iPhone. Reddit, Quora, Genji Impact, and that is kept in the memory by both phones. Absolute insane performance right there. Let's just wait which one loads up quicker. iPhone it is. S21 Ultra, about 3-4 second late there, but no refresh, which is pretty good. PUBG Mobile, still there on both phones. Incredible stuff. Subway Surfers, still there. Instagram, Premiere Rush, and finally we are back to the browser. So gotta say, insane RAM management, especially with the iPhone 12 Pro Max. 6 GB RAM, but it's all about optimization in the world of iOS. The S21 Ultra, on the other hand, understandably did pretty good. 12 GB of RAM is quite a lot to keep a lot of applications in the memory. So guys, that was the speed test comparison between the S21 Ultra versus the iPhone 12 Pro Max. I have to say, welcome back Exynos 2100. Definitely, we have seen some good improvements with the performance, and I can't wait to test out the power efficiency gains with the battery drain test. And yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Do enter my giveaway for the Galaxy S21. Let me know your thoughts about the speed test in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.